have another exciting hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side, we'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play.
And at this point in the season, we know that it's matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. Quick glance at the starting point, as usual, with Sheffield at the off-guard spot, a pair of seniors at the forward positions, with Lack at the 3 and Junior at the 4, with Marceda starting at center. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Pass to Gregory. To the middle. Here's Andrews. From down in the low post, it goes.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on that play.
It's Day from deep. Connor Rosenberg with the rebound. Right side, Bishop. The shot, no good. Good D by Junior. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Andrews comes up with the screen. Pass to Bishop. Andrews. Back to Bishop. Gregory with it. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Andrews misses. Junior outside. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Shooting while in rhythm. When Junior has his feet under him, he's a threat to pull up.
Rosenberg outside. It's Ben Bishop on the wing. Renfield misses again. Here's Carter.
Whoa! Baby, you went hard on that one.
You can't teach this. Sometimes Junior is capable of surprising even himself. What a ferocious jab.
Pass to Lee. Gregory. Rosenberg outside. High post, Robert Andrews. Evens things up with that basket. His second of 4, shooting 50%. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area. Their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas of the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Pass to Gregory. Here's Lee. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes gone by in this first quarter.
Well defended. And he's not someone who handles that kind of defensive pressure very well.
And here's Junior outside. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
They're riding his hot hand for all it's worth.
And here's Rosenberg. Outside Lee. Yep, that one goes.
Nice in-between shot from Lee. So important for young players to have reliable mid-range shooting. They can't all be dunks and threes.
Outside, Day. Up top, it's Carter. Tries the spin move. Spun in there, great move.
When they've needed a bucket, he's provided it.
The Fox is trailing. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted.
Bishop. Pass to Rosenberg. Bishop. Now Rosenberg with just 5 to shoot. Here's Andrews. Can't hit it from close range. Junior outside. The three. Another three from Newark East.
Can't stop this guy right now. Once Junior gets it going, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And that does it for the first quarter. Eagles ahead, up 7. And we'll be back in a moment for the second quarter. Welcome back, everyone. More high school sports coverage on the way as the second quarter gets started. Now Roberts. Swing to Madison. Joseph. Back to Madison. Grace outside. Back to Madison. Roberts. Now here's Madison. Clock at 6. It's Luke Grace on the wing. Junior with the block. And mismanagement of the shot clock. And they'll have to turn it over without getting a shot off.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it. Right now, perimeter D is their weakness.
The defense is not staying connected to shooters, and they're paying the price.
Grace shot is off.
Those are the shots you just hate to miss. An opportunity and a possession gone.
On the wing, Junior. Grace defending. Quinn Mason for 3. Foxes with the board. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up.
Wow.
2 shots coming.
Daring the defense to get aggressive. Madison going up with purpose and putting the D in a compromising situation.
And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Eagles leading. A drive by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment on the defense with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now is the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Roberts. Back to Grace. Back to Roberts. Up and in on the layup.
What a tremendous finish in close.
And he was unfazed by the taller defender breathing right down his neck.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone by so far. And here's Junior outside. Yes, for basket number 9. He's shooting 9 of 11 from the floor.
They've been outstanding from three-point range this quarter.
Grace outside. For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter here. Junior grabs the miss. Pass to Lack. Knocks it down from distance.
From range, Lack can be so effective. Can't wait to see him looking even better from the arc next year.
Outside Roberts. Now Ducey. Working shot. And the layup is up and in.
And this can be a difficult shot, but he pulls it off with ease.
Here's Carter. That one a little long. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ducey, and he gets the bucket to go.
And the basketball IQ of Madison. It's evident there with the outstanding pass to the uncovered teammate.
Now it's Carter outside. Down low. Mason. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
So both teams changing. So that brings the first half to a close. It's the Eagles leading by 10, and we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. And here are the Eagles now. The biggest lead of the game was 15. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
And here's Connor Rosenberg for three. It's hauled in by the Eagles. The drive by Junior, and he comes up with the deuce.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior tenacious on these physical finishes.
Pass to Rosenberg. Outside, Ducey. Gregory, outside. Inside. Ducey up top. And that one drops for him.
That is, man, spinning like a top on the crossover.
I think you're right. He looks a little dizzy and shaken up to me.
Pass to Carter. Here's Sheffield. Back to Carter. And Junior throws it down.
This is the trust Junior's teammates have in him. They know he's capable of finishing off alley-oops.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change. And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn. He's been locked and loaded at the offensive end, trying to propel this team to great things.
Pass to Gregory. To the paint. Andrews no good. And it's the Eagles with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. And here's Junior outside. Another three from Newark East.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
So both teams making some changes here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here is Madison. Joseph attacking. That's in there. Bailey Madison with the assist.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Wasted no time on that one.
All these three-pointers, like nitrous, have really fueled this run.
The points just tally up much faster when they come from beyond the arc.
Outside Roberts. Over Indra. Roberts, no good. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Swing to Madison. Joseph. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Quinn Mason.
Good use of power.
Here's Rosenberg. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Right side, Day. Now it's Carter outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
A difficult finish for sure, but Junior loves proving he's up for the challenge.
So it's Renfield now. Rosenberg outside. Pass to Gregory. Ducey. And it's stolen by Zadirko. Inside, Marceta. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceta has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
And here is Andrews. Back to Rosenberg. We've played just over a minute here in this fourth quarter.
It's now a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And let's talk Bishop on the Foxes. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do when you're a teenager. But Bishop's put the team first and shown great senior leadership.
This is Lee's experience as a senior coming into play. Knows his best bet is to play into the defender and get to the line.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Indra. On the wing, Junior. Covered by Ducey. Zadirko outside. And he lobs it up towards the rim. And Junior throws it down.
They're creating some separation on the scorecard now.
A nice cushion, and they're not even taking their foot off the gas.
Swings it to Ducey. Andrews. He's guarded by Marceta. Andrews no good. Indra with the ball. Out of bounds, it goes to the Foxes.
Sloppy misconnection there.
Outside, Lee. Pass to Andrews. Ducey.
What the?
And he converts the layup.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
Carter gets the bucket.
They came out of the shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Andrews. Junior grabs the miss. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Now here's Andrews. Here's Gregory. Outside Lee. Pass to Andrews. Tipped away. On the wing, Junior. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing. And you talk about the right time to get hot from deep.
Yeah, Drake, it's been an avalanche of threes for them in the fourth quarter. Just burying them.
At least it wasn't a jump shot injury.
Rosenberg with the ball. Lee swings it to Ducey. Here's Rosenberg, covered by Kennedy. A nice shot knocked down there by Rosenberg. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy,
Wide
doesn't
open.
it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard
Too
to
much
believe
space,
that he's
brother.
just a sophomore.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Rosenberg outside. Outside Lee. Up top Andrews. Swings it to Ducey. Rosenberg outside. Outside Lee. Here's Rosenberg. And here is Andrews. Defended by brothers. Troy Lee for 3. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. On the wing, Junior. Misses the 3. Three-pointer. Offline. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
Once again, you can see the impact that you...